How do you guys handle strange packages?
Check it out.
Check it out. All that legal stuff. What's up, guys? Welcome back to Security Guard Command. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate you guys so much. So, haven't really posted much because I've been hard at work at the social media site that I'm building for security, for the security industry. It's going to have lots of different aspects to it. It's going to be a news feed. There's going to be the ability to put your profile up. I'm going to add a training section where licensed training vendors can add their training materials, and subscribers can pay for a training module, and then basically it's going to be like a sort of like a little online academy. There's going to be a security business login, which would be a paid feature that will allow you to help manage your employees and your customers. It's going to be my other security software that I wrote. I'm going to integrate it into this whole platform to make everything seamless. So I've been working hard on that system. But one thing that I wanted to talk about, the Certified Security Guard posted a video about a backpack. And it reminded me of a time that I had something kind of similar happen. I was at an armed post, and I was working at it was actually a cannabis farm out in the middle of nowhere, literally middle of nowhere up in the mountains. And so at this time, things were fairly new with the commercial licensed cannabis industry. A lot of people were trying to figure things out. There was a lot of rivalry going on with various producers of cannabis. And one day while I'm on duty, one of the farm workers comes up the road. The road is about a mile-long road from the gate to the gatehouse, from the front gate to the gatehouse. And he comes up the road, and he gets out of the car, and he pulls out this ice chest, and it's all wrapped up in tape, and he drops it down on the doorstep to my guard shack and says, "I found this at the gate down by the road." And I look at it, and it's got this UPS label on it, and it's an ice chest. It's all taped shut. And I looked at him and I go, "Are you serious? Why did you bring that here?" And then it was funny because at that moment, I guess the tone of my voice kind of made him realize that, something was up, and the color in his face drained. I mean, he turned white. And I said, "Get that thing out of here." And he picked it up and moved it across the parking area to the far side of the parking lot. And we all were kind of freaked out a little bit by this package. No idea why it was there. No one was expecting a delivery. It was very unusual to get a delivery. We weren't even sure that it was a real UPS delivery. So I've got this ice chest sitting over across the parking lot. I start making phone calls to everybody one by one, trying to figure out if anybody was expecting this. The owners of the property started to get freaked out, and they're telling me that, well, we do have some rivals that could potentially want to harm us. I placed a call to one of the workers that works on a property behind ours, and left a message with him. 3 hours goes by. We're all freaked out. We're watching this thing, this package, very closely. Some of the farm workers were joking about, hey, who wants to draw straws to go see and open up the package and see what's inside. And it's like, I'm telling these guys, no, guys, you're not touching it. You stay away from it. finally, after about 3 hours, I get a phone call, and it's the worker from the property behind us. And I explain what's happening, and he starts laughing. And apparently, this is his ice chest. He works for a company that does laboratory testing. He manages this property, which is an old commercial gold mine. And there's a bunch of ponds on the property full of water, but the water is tainted with arsenic. And the arsenic was a byproduct of the gold mining back in the day when it was in operation. So he has to continue monitoring the arsenic levels. If it rains, he has to monitor it. If any changes happen, he's got to make sure that the properties don't flood, that the pumps are working, there's all this stuff. But he takes these samples of the water from these ponds, puts them into containers, and then puts them into this ice chest, tapes it shut, and ships it off to this laboratory for testing. When the lab's done, they send the ice chest back to him. Usually he's there and he picks it up. At this one time, UPS just dropped it off at the gate. And so the ice chest turned out to be his. There was no danger. But talk about being at a heightened security level. It definitely freaked us all out. We had no idea what this was. And, you know, being that this whole commercial cannabis thing was new at the time at that area, there was a lot of unknowns, and you know, we were all on high alert and pretty much paranoid. You know, we were all paranoid. If a car was following us or following behind us on our way to work, we would take detours and make sure that we weren't being followed. There was just all kinds of stuff that we did. We even made sure we weren't followed on the way home. It was just paranoia to the max. But turned out to be okay. And you know, I don't think we did anything wrong. I think we did take proper steps for an unknown package, especially given that, you know, it was a possibility that somebody could try to harm us. But in the end, everything was fine. Just turned out to be a really funny story, you know, and a lesson learned. So anyway, hope you guys have a great night. I'm almost home. It was a very long day. It's been very busy in the emergency room. And so I'm looking forward to getting home, crawling into bed, and getting some sleep. And got to go back at it tomorrow. So have a good night, guys. I'll catch you later.